When you choose to start the journey of inner healing and remembering the cosmic being that you are, it's like beginning to raise a kid. And so, as a parent, they're in the complete unknown. That kid is going to go through ups, downs, fall, get up, cry, throw temper tantrums. And it's in the complete chaos and the unknown that that parent has to, one, accept that that's what they asked for. When they had a kid, it was they jumped into the waters of the unknown. And two, be able to, within that chaos, still practice bringing love, still practice bringing nurturing and compassion, and create a new experience for that child that is centered around love. And so when we are beginning to practice the mindful ways of living and we're beginning to tap into our soul power to drop the false illusions of self, we are stepping into the unknown, because what is happening is we are choosing to now no longer accept the lies from this system that we've been told is our life, and we're beginning to venture out, or rather venture inward into the dark waters of self. And I call them dark waters is because they have been unexplored, because our attention has been used to outward focus. And so when we inwardly focus, we are starting to shine light and birth a new version of self. And this can be uncomfortable. It can come with pain. It can come with darkness. It can come with periods of isolation where you may find yourself in deep, intrusive thoughts about life and reality. But it's in this where we have to take a moment and realize that we asked for this. When we came down here on this earth, we came down with a mission, right? If you ever seen Mission Impossible, where the character Ethan Hunt, Tom Cruise, he got to go into like a little phone booth or something, and the dude plays a little hologram thing, and it's like, "This is your mission. Do you choose to accept?" Before we came down here, we said we accept the mission, and that's why we are here. So it's bringing that self acceptance and bringing that self love to those parts of our journey where we find ourselves in darkness, where we find ourselves in pain, where we find ourselves in low moments, and understanding that that is not the end of our journey, but rather that darkness is acting as pure potential energy. And it's our perception that allows us to take that energy and turn it into, whether it's a confining energy where we get lost in the darkness, whether it's a perception of healing where we understand that that darkness that we're going through right now, it's showing us something we need to heal from. And so if we can begin to come into these experiences with this understanding that life is not happening to us but for us, knowing that any experience that we go through, it's for our evolution, we can go into these dark moments with these clear eyes, and rather than being caught up in the mental melodrama and trying to belittle ourselves, we can go into these experiences, we can have these experiences with love. And what that does is it brings light to that darkness instantly and allows us to see the lesson, allows us to see the tool that we can gather from this experience, so that when we may find ourselves in the same experience or the similar experience, we have an inner healing tool that we can use to help us through that experience. But it starts with understanding that we have to accept that. We can't run away from that. When we begin this journey of inner healing, it's not going to be rainbows and sunshine 24/7. It's going to be some dark moments, but also understand that that dark moment isn't the end. And so, with that darkness also comes these magical, blissful experiences. And it's not to put one on top of the other, but understand without that darkness, without you going through and understanding what your inner child was still holding on to, or what limiting belief you were still holding on to, and without you going in there and letting go of that, you wouldn't be able to see a new perspective of life. So it's understanding that that darkness and that light, they're no different. they exist on the same spectrum. And so when we choose to go into darkness, or rather we find ourselves in darkness, we have that power to bring that light to it. So we can shine light on the things we need to heal from so that we can begin to help us evolve. But that starts, like I said, at learning to accept darkness as a part of the journey, as a those low moments, those falls, those chaotic experiences as a part of the journey, and be willing to cultivate a loving mind, a compassionate self, a nurturing self, so that within those moments, you do not find yourself diving deeper, deeper, deeper into the hole, but understanding, taking a moment, taking a breath, and being like, okay, I'm here now. I accept that I'm here now. And there's a reason that I'm here now. Maybe look at your choices that led to this moment. How can I change those? And now that I'm here, why am I here? Why was I guided here? What do I need to learn from here? And so we can exit out of that belittling and shame and guilt mindset and bring that self acceptance, bring that love into that darkness, which helps us see clearly as what is needed to learn and heal from so that we can evolve. And from that, we gain a new perspective, a new vision from a new mountaintop that allows us to see life with new magical eyes, with new bliss. But it starts with that self-acceptance and that self-love. So that's my spiel on the power of self-acceptance. And
we interrupt this program to bring you a special report.
before we get out of here, I want to tell you guys that I will be going on a trip, and that trip will be to Brazil. All right, I got some family out there, and so the schedule is going to change a little bit. Instead of posting Tuesday and Friday, I'm going to be posting only on Tuesdays, simply because I want to be present with my family. I want to spend time with them. But also, I got a project that I'm working on, and I want to put my energy into that. So I'm gonna take my time out in Brazil to do that and bring it to the collective. I'm excited about it. So stay tuned for that. And if you guys want more content, I'm gonna be posting a lot on TikTok and Instagram, so you guys can follow me. The link is down in the description below. Thank you so much for joining me here. My name is Mark Anthony. This is Elevated Talk, and welcome to the Cosmic Show. Gratitude to the ancestors. Peace. You said you subscribe. You just, all right, bet. Peace, peace.